How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and this video is a continuation of my series focusing on exploring and exploiting the various set pieces you're likely to encounter while playing Don't Starve Together. Today we will be taking a closer look at the Moose Goose Nest set piece. This one is relatively unorthodox in that for the majority of the year it cannot be examined and exhibits no clear signs of abnormality aside from its semi-distinctive pattern on the world terrain. This set piece can be best described as fine light brown twigs arranged in a circular pattern on the ground. Most times you'll encounter the aforementioned odd circular scratchings near a lone pond surrounded by a handful of berry bushes. During the spring season, there is roughly a 50% chance that any one of these set pieces, of which there are a maximum of 9 per default world, will spawn a moose goose egg, along with its nest and a mother moose goose who serves as a guardian, defending her posterity against any potential interlopers, including, but not limited to, the player. Unlike in Don't Starve Reign of Giants, moose goose will only spawn in close proximity to these nest set pieces, and the high likelihood of them being located near to lone ponds makes them easier to find in the world. I'll generally scan my game map for singular ponds with berry bushes when on the hunt for a moose goose during the spring season. This is the easiest way to locate one without setting up your own marker system, but be aware that occasionally a moose goose nest will spawn without any nearby pond. It's rare but possible. Some players may overlook the set piece during the autumn and decide to build a base nearby, perhaps due to the concentration of berry bushes in the area and the high availability of fish and frogs from the pond. I'd discourage this behavior due to how, during the spring, you'll likely either be forced out of your base by an overly protective moose goose, or be forced to defeat it with very little preparation beforehand. In addition to the dangers it poses, especially for new players, it's also impossible to build structures on the area with the Moose Goose Nest set piece, which may ultimately restrict your base design. If you're keen on finding a way to contain the moose goose within the nesting area, there are some strategies that utilize planting trees in a ring around the nest, as Moose Goose herself has a hitbox so large she cannot walk in between them. Walls themselves will not work because they're one of the few structures that Moose Goose is aggressive towards and will readily attack when encountered. The primary problems with planting trees around the set piece is that either the trees burn down, which will cause the game to remove them after some time and Don't Starve Together due to world regrowth, or the game considers the trees problematically close to the nesting ground and spawns the egg outside your planted ring of trees. That said, with some tinkering, it might be possible to create a somewhat interesting pen for the moose goose and her nestlings if you still wish to make the set piece a part of your base. This concludes my tour of the Moose Goose Nest set piece for Don't Starve Together. It's often overlooked because ordinarily it can't be examined by the player. Its understated and subtle design allows it to blend in quite well with the local terrain, but come spring, players shouldn't have too hard a time finding them on the map due to their usual close proximity to lone ponds in the world. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope to see you next time.